Okay.
Are we on? Yes. Good evening. Welcome to my Facebook Live. That was the refrain of a request, and I'm going to play all of it in just a minute. That's Someone to Care, and Kevin, you requested that, and you requested that last week as well, and I actually had it on my list to play last week, and then I accidentally skipped over it or something, so I want to start with that. That was a new one to me. I did not know it, and it is beautiful. Someone to Care. Welcome to Glenda Austin, pianist. Thank you for tuning in. If you have not followed me, please click the little follow. You'll always be notified when I am playing live. Also, check out my YouTube channel. I post all of my Facebook Lives on my YouTube channel, Glenda Austin. There are many other videos of me playing piano, popular music, classical music, easy listening music, original compositions that I have composed. So all of these are requests tonight. I'm going to get started with them. And as I mentioned, Someone to Care. This is for you, Kevin, and anybody else that knows this song and likes it. It's a beautiful song with a great message. Up on YouTube, Jimmy Davis sang it, did a wonderful rendition of it. That's where I learned it. Someone to Care. Another very much requested song through the years and through the weeks when I asked for requests is a favorite of so many. It was a favorite also of my mother's. It is Well With My Soul. That was for Lorraine, and she is from Northern Ireland. I don't know if she's still watching. She saw my little promo earlier this afternoon. She might be asleep, but I hope you'll catch it, Lorraine. That was for you, and of course many others that have requested it as well.
And Lorraine's Blevins said she is still watching from Northern Ireland.
I don't know what time it is, but I feel like it's very late.
It's got to be around 11.
Thank you, Lorraine, for hanging in there. I hope you enjoyed that great hymn. I loved playing it. Thank you for listening and requesting. And Grace, Grace, I just played for Marilyn. I'm going to move on to another song. Janice requested, I Must Tell Jesus.
I think that's a song you may have played at Friendship Baptist Church on a Sunday evening.
I think I played most of these on a Sunday evening at Friendship Baptist Church, where I cut my teeth learning to play these hymns. Way back as a young teenager, my sister and I learned pretty quickly how to play the good old Baptist hymns, and they stuck with us. And you know, that's what many people still want to hear and still enjoy. That was He is Lord, and I threw in something of my own with that, Learning to Lean. Sandy requested He is Lord. Now, for any of you Arnold Prater people out there, if you're from First Church in Joplin and you remember Finn and Feather, and I know many of you watch these, that's a good old Arnold Prater request, Learning to Lean. Now, this next song is another very popularly requested hymn, In the Garden. And David, I think this is special to you. You may not want to say why.
Well, it was my debut song, and it was also my finale.
Many years ago, David was in one of our choirs.
You think the audience would like to hear what it sounds like when it's sung flat?
No, I don't. But In the Garden, two people this week requested this. Now, others along the way have. And one's a good friend of mine, a student from our university. She's graduated now, but I played for some of her lessons. Nicole, I know this song is special to you. You told me why. So I want to play this for you, Nicole. And also, Ed requested it. Now, I'm going to do a little bit different here. I actually wrote this out. I have been working this week on putting some of my, don't get too close, it doesn't look that good, David. I've got a lot of scratch going on.
I know this song very, very
Yes,
well
you
now.
do.
It's been a week of, it's been
you've
fun
heard
it's been fun to hear how you.
Well, this is a piano arrangement that I've been working on, as I said, to put in a collection that I'm working on to be in print. So here is In the Garden. rough around the edges, but that's what I've been working on. And Nicole, I am glad you requested that, and Ed, because as you told me, it is special to you for many reasons, and I know it's very special to many others for their own personal reasons. Another request for David, not you, David. There's another David in this world, you know this? The 90 and the 9. That's a good old standard. And Can It Be? Arnold, that is for you and anyone else that enjoys that hymn. But Arnold, thank you for that great request. great, just staunch, solid hymn, How Firm a Foundation. That was requested by Nancy. Cheryl requested Beulah Land. Now there's two Beulah lands, most of you know. There's the old one, and then there's of course the newer one. And so I think I'll just play both of them. So this is Beulah Land, the old one and the newer one. I'll start with the good old hymn, and I'll tell you, many years ago we had a minister, Dr. William Henderson. Many of you watching will certainly know Bill and Jean Henderson, and this was one of his big standards that he loved to sing at the top of his lungs. I didn't know it until I learned it from him many years ago. This was not in the Baptist hymnal, but I learned it pretty fast, and we sang it quite a bit. Good old Beulah Land.
That's real pretty, Glenda.
Well, thank you. That's a very beautiful song, and it's fun to play. It really speaks to a lot of people. Cheryl requested Beulah Land, but I'm also going to mention our good friend Ron, David. He sang that at church. I'm going over to their house this evening for something. Ron and Sheila.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's Ron. So Ron, if you're listening live or the playback, and I'll see you later this evening, I think, I'm going to tell you I played it for you as well. You like that song. I had a request. This is again another very popular request, and I've played this many times in many keys, many ways, but you still keep asking for it, and that's okay. It tells me what you love, and it's the good old, for Kathleen and others, Victory in Jesus.
That jazz ending. Where'd that come from?
I don't know. I just always try to switch it up a little bit so I don't play everything the same way. Now, I am going to close with a very special closing for a very special person that's very meaningful to us, David. And this song has also been requested by several people through the last couple years, and I have played it before. It's been a while. But before I close, I want to thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for supporting me, and your encouragement just keeps me going, and I love what I'm doing. So keep sending me some requests. I'm keeping a list, and there's several I don't know, and I'm going to work on that this week to try to always add in a new one here and there. Remember, music is medicine. It makes you feel better, lifts your mind, your spirit, and it always does that for me, and I know it does that for you, David. You like to hear a lot of music and sing a lot of music.
Only when you're
Houston. Many of you follow Cameron Cody, musician, pianist, extraordinaire. In fact, he did a lot helping me to get my Facebook Lives going. He reached out to me quite a while ago and said, Glenda, I see you're doing some videos, and you might try this, and have you thought about getting a separate page? He just was so encouraging and supportive. I met him in person. This was a random thing. We had a little bit of time. We drove to his church, Chapelwood. He popped up, and we met, and it was really fun. I posted a picture. You can scroll back on this Glenda Austin Pianist page if you haven't seen Cody and I for our first face-to-face meeting. So that was a highlight. Thank you, Cameron. I always call him Cody. Cameron Cody, and thank you for being so gracious and coming to the church to meet us. But another reason we were in Houston, we attended a family funeral that was somewhat unexpected, a little of both, expected but not sure when. And Jack is one of our cousins. His mother passed away, Julie, Everyone loved and adored Julie, and at the service, the Lord's Prayer was sung by a soloist during the service, and Jack requested if I would play the Lord's Prayer, because of course that was at his mother's service just a few days ago. So Jack, I'm closing with your request and others of the Lord's Prayer. So until next time, folks, thanks for watching. Have a great week. For you, Jack, and we love you and we're thinking of you. Thanks everyone for watching.